Alright guys, we're back with oh crap. We're back with Spider-Man PS4 for on the PS5. Last time all that really happened was Doc kinda went crazy, freed all the guys from the raft, and now the city's kinda run down with Sable going crazy, trying to find Lee and everyone, and rioters and criminals going crazy, trying to do whatever they want. Besides that, like, comment, subscribe, notifications. And we're right into it. Like I said, I think I said last time, there's like 80 crimes. We got like 2/8 done, so 20. Got a crime that you were about to get straight into.
Officers near Bowery, please respond.
How does he afford to, this man needs help.
I gotta shut this convoy down. You guys drunk or just stupid? Everyone back inside.
There we go. Just holding the car. It's crazy to think about. 3 more days and the big footage, big D-Day is coming out for Adam 22's wife. Few more days. On that day, I'm not uploading, I'm just gonna review the footage. Genuinely, I'm gonna be reviewing footage day and night, so I can get all the jokes ready. Are you kidding? He wouldn't get up. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's gonna be a big day. Oh my god, it's gonna be scary. So I can't, I don't know, it's just, why does 2023... How? Jesus Christ, that is not how rockets work. But this is why you can't be... Why is it 2023 allows us to do this type of stuff? Just being a cuck is cool. They've been talking about it. Everyone's been baking it. It's stuff like this. Like, we need to stop or it'll become okay.
Hey, does this bus go by the Statue of Liberty? Never go back to Arkham.
We really gotta calm down in society today, bro. I can't keep doing this. It's stuff like this, which is why I really do wonder who gets things like this started. Who made the first guy or girl think that, hey, you know what would make our relationship great? You record me getting piped by someone else and watch it, or something like that. Like, who was the first cuck, I wonder? It was probably just some sad guy who got a girl who was rich, got a girl way too hot for him. And then, she basically said she's gonna leave if she can't get piped by someone better. And instead of having self-respect, he just kept it going. You see how tough this is?
Nuts. I hate it when they lie in wait.
This is too tough. How am I supposed to do this? Okay. Now I know. Maybe do that next time.
Wonder what powers those jetpacks. Hopes, dreams, unstable nuclear material.
Definitely the last one. But yeah, I just really wonder who was the first guy to allow his girl to do that. Because it's stuff like that that just spreads. It's kind of like how they say weed's a gateway drug, because it'll get to a point it can't get you higher and higher. But
I've got an idea how to settle this.
this cuck stuff is... Oh my god, he won't go up. See, the dead eye aim is what angers me the most. There we go.
Try it, Spider. I never miss.
I can tell, bro. You really... I will say, he's saying pure facts. Come on. Because stuff like this, I don't know if I talked about it before, but it's...
Not loving the whole convicts with heavy weapons thing.
But it's the whole male and female best friend thing that, like... I just wonder who lets this garbage get going, because I just don't understand. Why would you need a male best friend if you're a girl? Why would a girl and why would a guy need a female best friend? For your absolute best #1 friend to be that sounds kind of crazy to me. Me personally, I can't allow it. I'm cool on it. Not saying you can't be friendly, saying you can't exactly have friends, but think of all the stuff you and your guy friends do, or a girl and her female friends do, and imagine you're trying to date a girl who's done all that. Because in my thoughts, it's like, I was just thinking, would it be okay? Like, how would anyone out there feel if, like, your girl was getting tickled by some guy?
Stop those inmates before they kill someone.
Is it wrong to not want that? Oh, are you kidding?
Really missed the rap, huh? Me, I'd be in Vegas by now.
But I don't think I'd be cool if a guy was tickling her. That feels so disrespectful. That's like up there with like grabbing her thigh or hugging her for more than 2 seconds. Are you kidding? Really?
Haven't seen the city this bad since.
Oh.
Well, since never.
But I just couldn't do it, bro. I don't like the whole... And then imagine, like, you know, imagine that. Like, imagine if, like, she's just like, oh, he's just a friend, and you ask them, like, what type of things has he ever tickled you? Yeah. Have you guys ever wrestled? Yeah. Have you guys ever slept in the same bed together? Yeah. Have you guys ever seen each other naked? Well, yeah, we're friends. It's like, what? But there's nothing romantic or... It's like, what? Like, it sometimes feels like I'm like punked with that thought process. It's like, so you're telling me I'm insane for not liking the fact that you and this guy who've done oh crap.
There's obviously a fight 1 get 10 free special on Sable Agents right now.
There we go. Those guys, it's these guys that are just weird. He won't grab it. Bro, is he actually being this dumb? There we go. And it gets that gas thing, and then the punches start. I gotta remember to do that on these guys. I don't know, bro. It's just think of all those things, even on the reverse side, for equality's sake. If, like, a girl, say if you're a guy, he says, like, yeah, I've slept in the same bed as this girl, I've tickled her, we go out to eat alone together, we slept in the same bed. Like, at that point, bro, like, you two should just make it official and fuck, in all honesty. Stop playing with me. Who's saying that? Are you kidding? That is ridiculous. That he just gets to shoot a rocket at me point blank. They're gonna need an armored transport van with the way these guys are running it. Yeah, bro. I just find all that stuff disrespectful. Hold on, let me find my phone. Yeah, I just find all that stuff disrespectful. I couldn't do it. I'm not doing it. I don't want it. It's one of those things I can't mess with. It's kind of like how some people heavily smoke weed. I'm cool with weed. I don't do it. I will get, like, I'll do the edibles maybe every couple of months, but I can't do it consistently because at least the way I see it, when you do it, it makes you really happy, and and every time you come down from it, you're less happy naturally because everything tastes and feels and smells and sounds better. So actually, there's a difference between.
Strong-arming civilians is not gonna fly in my town. We need to have a chat about your definition of security. Take cover!
There we go.
Never should have
But
trusted Sable.
when it comes to weed, I
She's
say
crossed the
I just can't do it because it just seems like something you kind of. I know everyone out there in the weed community thinks, oh, you'll never get addicted to it. It's this or that. But I think you kind of do get addicted to feeling that happy. It's to the point that whenever you're not on it, everything kind of, in comparison, is worse, technically. Because I've done it. Things taste better. It's just everything is so much better, in all honesty. So I can't do it consistently, or I can tell that I want to feel good like that all the time. So I do edibles very rarely. You've got to be kidding me sometimes.
Calling agent stationed in the Tenderloin. What's your status? Observation post established. Situation normal. You got discharged from the Army for insubordination, didn't you? Yeah. Shut up. I see something.
Aw, a rooftop party for me? With spotlights and everything?
They already got out of it? Oh, those guys. I keep doing it. There we go. Jesus. Those guys' suits stop that stuff. That's annoying. And that would have been good to know a while ago.
Is it too much to hope this will teach Sable to focus on actual criminals instead of me? Yeah, too much.
Way too much. Where's this guy at? He's just sitting there with a sniper rifle aimed at me. And this idiot won't just pick some.
Ground teams, report on the situation in the Flatiron. Have a control point secure. Eyes out for Spider-Man.
Nope. That is not how you treat people in my friendly neighborhood.
1 second. Jesus, these guys. It's like I said, the Sable guys are the absolute worst. Come on. Come on, you know who I'm aiming at. Jesus.
Always knew these Sable guys were gonna be bad news.
Okay, got this little spot done. Next up, I guess I'll do this one with the Sable Outpost. Hooray, because the Sable Outposts are 10 times worse than the Thug Outpost. It's something else I thought. It's like even with the whole like exes being friends thing, there's no reason to be friends with your ex unless you guys have like kids, and
There are 6
it's just
people
like
counting
being.
on that food to survive.
And I consider it more like you should be friendly just for the kids' sake.
Say goodnight.
But like besides to be friends with the kids, you do not have to be friends with your ex. I understand some people consider it like I saw some people said if you talk like overly shit about them, that's bad. But being overly nice to them and being friends with them is even worse. Being friends with them is just ridiculous. You cannot be friends with someone you had all those feelings for and stuff and expect nothing to happen or change. Every piece of media in life has shown that you really should just leave that person. It doesn't have to, even if it's amicable, just that makes it even worse. Like if it ended badly, you shouldn't be with them because it ended badly for a reason. You guys don't like each other, just end it and move on. Doing the same thing twice expecting a different outcome is what Far Cry 3 was all about. But then
Fugitives are opening fire from stolen vehicles. Converge
But-
on Grand Central. Over.
really, that thing just stops me completely. But even on the flip side, if it ends amicably, which means you two ended on good terms for whatever reason, that's even worse. Because then it's not even like you really hate the person or dislike them. It just ended for whatever, and then you might see a different side of them, and then feel something. You just don't do it. A bad person or a person that you cut out of your life, cut them out and keep them cut out, and just don't go back on it. I don't know why people do it. I've cut out plenty of people, never let them back in. I let someone back in once just to see if I was right to do it, and yeah, very big mistake bringing that person back in. Very big mistake for me. And I'm here too.
Like some dystopian sci-fi movie. Of course, the city's not that far off these days.
Okay, I gotta get up here. I gotta remember these guys take a lot. There we go. Gotta do these the first. I need a good first round. It'll help at least, because every round after is going to be the most ridiculous thing on this earth.
Control. Anybody else in this sector? Heard something. Proceeding to investigate.
Oh crap! It does. So these guys have to be perched or taken down. Basically, that's it. Okay, good to know. Check the shadows.
Snoring now.
Jesus, why has this got to be so tough? Okay, got him. Okay. Just need these guys.
Where's SA-16? Someone check his post. Copy that. Heading over now.
Electric web should probably help with those guys. Because all I have left is really these guys who are like impossible Who sees him?
Sweep the
Oh.
shadows. He's hiding somewhere. Huh?
You're in timeout.
Might have.
What's the point of that thing if it doesn't... It doesn't really stop me from coming in or out, and it doesn't tell them that I've come in or out. I guess someone's supposed to be watching it, and no one does. Or they are knocked out.
Might have something.
Surprise! That's all of them. Let's find out what they were up to.
Wait, what? Is that how the Sable places work? No.
Yuri, this sounds nuts, but I think this group of Sable agents is locking people up and straight up robbing them.
You mean asset seizure? That's for drug dealers, mobsters.
Yeah, well, they're applying it to anyone with nice cars or jewelry.
Which just makes them criminals. Treat them like it.
Okay, I was about to say, there's no... It did not just end like...
So, when you were little, did you say, I'm gonna grow up and be a fascist oppressor? Yeah, you probably did.
That is so lame. Fascist oppressor, Jesus. This is impossible sometimes. It's the I got a flying guy in the air who won't just sit down. Jesus, just stay down.
Oh, hey, reinforcement guys! I just talked to your boss. She said you can take the rest of the day off. I swear!
Take cover. Target is hostile.
Good, that's something. Okay, so... Electric webs will instantly take care of that.
Bad news. More Sable guys. Good news? There is no good news.
Spider-Man, that Sable unit's gone rogue before. Sable International's got their hands too full to do anything about it, but they don't care enough.
I was gonna take him down anyway, but this makes it more fun. Thanks.
Target is hostile. Get clear.
Oh, come on.
Hey, more of them! Look, I may consider surrendering if you let me clear the siren on the way to lockup!
Just talking. Okay.
You guys just won't stop! Tell Silver Sable I said I'm not interested, and this is really getting stalkerish!
It's this guy, that is so annoying. All out of electric webs, so...
Watch out. Drone.
There we go. Jesus, it sounds like my hits are doing nothing to that guy. But, I think that's it.
All that drama, and for what?
They just watching me beat up like 40 guys.
Captain. All the people in the cells are out. They've got their property back.
Good. And Sable International swears they're going to prosecute that squad. I'll believe it when I see it.
They ain't gonna do shit. Okay, how many more do I got here? Oh god, 7 or 8. I wonder how many people how many girls Peter has been with, or even MJ, because I know there's a scene where I know, like, after the whole Black Cat situation, she talks about how, like, we both seen plenty of people before we were together. He was like, how?
Nuts. Hate it when they lie in wait.
Who's left? I can't... Bro, this is the dumbest part. Like, I can't even see him. God, that is annoying. Like, that is horrible. The aerial combat is not good enough to do all of this.
These guys on my side.
Really could. This could be over in like a day if they just helped. Everyone trying to snipe me.
Sable teams, this is Control. What's the situation at Grand Central? Control, APC Echoes in pursuit of fugitives.
See, is that not ridiculous?
These guys would love to kill me. But I can't just let them spray bullets around Manhattan.
Am I insane? Jesus.
Any chance you not shoot at me while I took down the convicts? Yeah, I didn't think so. Can't let the convicts escape. Time to hoof it. Spider-Man!
There we go.
Hurry!
That it? Nope.
Okay, just how big is Sable International's HR department?
Bring him down! Attack formation!
What? Oh no, this is bad. Okay, I was about to say, I don't know how I'm gonna get him. Oh, you're kidding me. Why does he keep... Oh, Jesus Christ. I need him just to walk out of here. There we go. Jesus, he kept clipping into the freaking truck. And so I'm just sitting there. Now we wait. But yeah, I wonder if that matters. Because then I'm wondering how many Mary Jane has been with, considering she's a pretty confident, she's pretty enough, I guess, girl. And you know, Peter has the confidence, but he still kind of isn't perceived the best by girls, I'm guessing. Mainly because he seems, well, I don't know, he's really smart, buff, but I guess he Clark Kent's it up. Oh God, I have never heard that one. That was disgusting. Then that makes me think about how people think that body count doesn't matter, when I can't believe that's got to be one of the craziest things. I can't believe, who was the guy that actually let a girl tell him her body count was like 600 and he did not care? Because that's the guy that gave her the confidence to tell her friends, or the girl that told whoever told who How can you dare? How can you dare say that body count don't matter, bro? The past matters. That's oh my. The past 100% matters. The type of person you were before I met you in, like that's like. If the past don't matter, then does that mean I could just like? Does that mean I could just kill someone, like kill a kid, and then, what's it called? And then as long as I tell you when it was in the past, it doesn't matter? Like, that's ridiculous. The past matters, and if you're disgusting, you just gotta accept it.
Guys, it's I love New York, not I thug New York.
I really hate... Okay. Are you like I want someone to explain to me. He can just dodge everything mid-air. That is not fair. Jesus, these guys. Just ridiculous.
Really gives a guy a run for his money.
Yeah, they do. As I was saying, before they destroyed me. Body count matters. Like, come on. I get, and I can kind of get where people are trying to come from. I get that the problem is they've just went crazy. They regret how crazy they
I
went.
need to take out those snipers.
I think it's really just
I've got an
people.
idea how to settle
I can't
this.
move.
Dance off.
But just because you went crazy and you couldn't just close it up for even a single second, then for you to sit there and try to like blame everyone else for the fact that you couldn't just calm down, you couldn't maybe wait for someone that cared about you before you let them in, or even for the oh my god, that is not how physics works. It is ridiculous how quickly they can shoot. Is that it, or? Hitting them with whole... Jesus. That the last one? These guys
like a crazy modern western. Lawmen pinned down in an urban camp.
You don't shut up. Yeah, I just really wonder who was the first guy or girl to do that even. Like, within the dating world, especially and nowadays, it's so weird. Like, who are the ones that convince other people to do this garbage and be okay with it?
If I stop the convicts first, the Sable guys will shoot at me. And if I stop Sable first, the convicts might get away. Just once I'd like an easy choice. Great! Just when I thought I might run out of Sable agents to hit.
The spider drone helps too much. This is when it really comes into its use. Because he just shot out of nowhere. God, this is tough. Is that it?
City just got a tiny bit safer.
Jesus.
Good job, me.
Yeah. I just wonder who got us into this. Who got us sitting here with girls that have like 50 bodies or guys that have 100, and we're just sitting there pretending like this shit is cool. Because like I said, I understand you made the mistake of thinking, oh, I'm young, I should go crazy. Don't know why they think that just because you're young you have to go crazy. I don't really understand it. But then to go from that, you get hundreds of bodies, and then you sit there and like, well, I don't think it should make me not marriage material or prospects. And to sit there and just be like, well, you shouldn't discriminate against me to be a wife or anything, because I was like, yeah, that's kind of the entire point. I mean, you've been crazy in the past. I can't be doing this. Okay, I don't know where that car went, but I understand that people, that after you're done with the craziness, they're out here like, now I want to settle down. That's because you've been just worn and wrung out. Like, you literally piped or gotten piped by everything you could, and now you're just kind of tired. And you just now realize.
Come on, demons and escaped prisoners on the loose. You're arresting protesters. More guys? Man, Silver Sable must be at a lot of job fairs.
Jesus, this is tough. Who's left?
Never should have trusted Sable.
When did we trust her? That's my question. He talks about it as if like there was anything we could have done, or as if like there was a way for us to like distrust her or do something. Like, there's nothing we could have really done to Sable. The mayor hired her. You see that? Am I insane for the fact that he shouldn't have gotten me like that? All because I didn't press some button? If I'm doing all of this, why do they act like when I swing around my hitbox has to be gigantic? Look at that. Bam. And he would have gotten me. Jesus. If I'm moving, I shouldn't have to freaking dodge. But I don't know, man. I don't know what to do with this. It seems like nowadays it's tougher and tougher to find a girl or guy that doesn't have a giant body count.
Guys, we can talk this out. Or fight. We can totally fight.
Come on! Jesus, I'm getting tired of getting hit all the time.
I wish these convicts would use their freedom for something non-destructive, like knitting or canasta. Love canasta.
What is canasta? Okay. That's something else on the fun front of, like, I don't know what's so fun about having tons of bodies, bro. Rather have, I think I've said it before. Why have a ton? You can just have one that knows you. But hey, another thing was, if someone could explain this to me, actually, is drinking even fun? Oh my god, how did he get me? But is drinking actually even fun? Like, if I could, I don't really understand what is so fun. Like, and I at least want my logic to be heard. What is fun about going into a bar that overcharges you for everything? Music and tons of strangers around in a loud, cramped, hot place. Okay, I was wondering what that was.
A thing of beauty.
What the hell is that?
But I don't really understand what's so fun about bars.
I've got to put a stop to Lee.
I don't really understand drinking, because that's why I said, like, weed I get, it makes things better. Being drunk, I guess it kind of makes you loose, but why not just do weed then at that point? In all honesty, like, I don't see what all alcohol does is, not to mention it makes you fat, if we're being honest, since it's basically fermented bread. But you do all that, you go to some spot, you pay overpriced stuff just to sit in a room with a bunch of strangers who are also drunk, who are also rowdy, and it doesn't seem smart. I'm not even gonna mention the whole like kidnapping and assault part of it, because like that's something I never also got. Like, I live near a college campus, so it's like I see plenty of girls that are like walking down the street in the middle of the night alone from a bar. I've even driven, I mean, no, yeah, because I drive down there, but I've even seen like a girl just sitting there throwing up once. She was just throwing up, crying. I'm like, what is fun about this? Like, being drunk, you get hungover, it makes you throw up. When you do weed, you're just like happy. You're happy and you're just a bit hungry and everything tastes fantastic. I really... You're not gonna see Jameson. I saw in a Spider-Man comic that I think it's related to this one over that Jameson buys the bugle back or something, so that's gonna be crazy. I didn't even know he owned it at one point. I guess, yeah, a guy like him would have a ton of money.
I gotta help. An ambush? For me? Aw, you shouldn't have.
See, this isn't fun. It's... Can someone tell me how this is fun? Like, I have to press this or else they will get me. Not fun. I could have... I think that's... Where... Come! I swear to God. I don't even remember getting hit by these this much. What they do, have an update where they throw them more? I just wish Spider-Man would tense his muscles and let guys break their arms on him. Where is it? What am I doing? Say words. Can't see. Can't move. How am I supposed to perform stealth takedowns when you just throw me into this stuff? Jesus.
Never been my besties.
Except for what's her name?
Why did they think Spider-Man will come here? Some algorithm analyzed his known movements. This came up as a we got it.
What? It's just not fair that they get to keep...
Oh, guys, this is really starting to verge on stalking. I should have recorded this.
He actually survived that?
One less stable observation post. Should make my day a little easier.
Yeah, I don't really see the fun of drinking. I don't see why I'd want to go pay $10 for a beer in a hot room. I just don't get why people don't. It seems safer. It seems, for one, I don't know. There's part of me that feels like bars are really a trap. Like, I can, the only thing I can somewhat see the point of is maybe meeting people for dating, but like even besides that, oh my god, of course, okay. Besides that, even with the whole dating aspect of drinking, there's a new suit. There's a wrestling suit, I think. Besides the dating aspect of drinking and going to bars, still, I think I said how I think that you should do things sober when you're doing that type of stuff, because knowing that it's you, I understand the liquid courage thing, but being blackout drunk or anything like that, it sounds like it hurts, because drinking, I don't want a hangover. They don't sound good. It's part of me that might, oh, this one looks kind of good, but nah. And this reveals secret location, which, why would I want to do that? And I don't think they even give me anything, which is weird. So that's good. The lifting thing's good. Whatever that is good. Ah, I should have got this. Yep. I'm an idiot. But, oh, now I'll be able to yank them there. But, yeah, I don't see why we thought it was a good idea to, like, say, put a bar in a place. You have to go to the place, you'll get crazy drunk, and then you have to somehow get home and at night. I don't know, I think we should really just close bars and clubs. I don't really see their purpose, or at least don't sell alcohol in them. You know, they sell alcohol in restaurants already, but no one gets drunk at a restaurant, really, or shouldn't. But to have a spot specifically for, like, you standing around getting drunk and then you gotta, like, walk home, that doesn't sound like the safest thing in my idea, at least. Well, that's just me. Because then it's even like, why does a person in a relationship go to a bar? What about it? Like, I've actually seen stories of people like, oh, I wanted to go drink and have some fun. I'm like, but you're not doing anything. You're just sitting there drinking. Like, you could do that at home, is my like...
You're just not very observant.
That's just, like, my point of it is that you could do it at home, so I don't see... I don't exactly see the point. Like, that's why for me, I don't really want to date a girl who likes that type of thing, who's like the type that thinks that partying and stuff is like, I understand a party, I guess, maybe for a celebration, but there's a point to it. While I don't really understand what is inherently fun about, I don't understand what's inherently fun about drinking. Like, if you're doing, like, say, even if you're, like, it goes to levels of bars aren't fun. I don't think drinking in itself is fun. Drinking, I hear, is supposed to make other things funner, which that I can slightly get, but most people just want to, like, sit in a bar and dance and drink. I'm like, bro, you could do that at home safely. And the only other things I can think, and like I said, the dating aspect, or the, what's it called? Or the fact that, like, it's not your house, so nothing will get messed up type situation. But I don't know how rowdy you're getting. Oh my god. Hey! See that? I can break the game also. You're not pulling me down twice. More Sable guy. I haven't fought any Sable guys. I was fighting was fighting criminals. That's because you won't let me move. So who was that for? Sable?
And back to right as you go.
Okay, that was the prisoners. I was about to say that makes no sense. But I really can't what was I saying? I can't really get into it. I don't understand it. I don't mess with it. Especially when, like I've said, the single thing, the only thing I can see in the purpose of is just for the dating aspect, kinda, to meet other people, but I wouldn't really want to even meet a girl at a bar. That sounds like an awful place to even try to talk. There's tons of people, everyone's drinking, it's hot. Got like $4 left after buying 2 beers. Like How I Met Your Mother even did something about it where they talked about it, how terrible clubs are. Like, they are. But, what was I gonna say? But then when you're dating someone, I've never gotten either. Like, what's the point of going? Like, you say, I want to go have fun with my friends at a bar. I'm like, you guys don't want to go have fun doing something? Go to a dinner, go to the shooting range, an escape room, a movie even. But, like, you guys got to get half dressed, go get drunk in a random location at night. Like, that sounds dumb to me, personally. Like, come on. They're not letting me move. I hate this so much.
Sending her best guys after me. Almost.
She's sending her worst, most cheatiest guys after me, actually. There, bro.
Attention agents in Roseville. This is Control. What's your status? Checkpoint is active. Full battle rattle. Weasel force authorized.
I thought they said Weasel Force authorized. I'm like, bro, what are they talking about? Just making up words. Like happiness.
Sorry, forgot my ID. How about I prove who I am by kicking your butts?
There we go.
I've got to find a way to get Sable out of New York permanently.
Just, I don't know. Take her on a date. She seems stressed. She's a 40-year-old war child from a war covered country, whatever. She's probably not had the happiest home life or dating life. I don't think he could afford to really. See, maybe could Sable maybe give us some money? I'm gonna be honest. I always be thinking about how Pete could make money. Really, he just throws the bomb. All three.
Love the spirit of protest, but maybe wait till we're not in a state of emergency.
Yeah, no duh. This is the dumbest thing. I get protesting, not really, but to a certain extent. You're really gonna protest when guys like Rhino and the Vulture are just running around, flying around also? That is so dumb. Christ, how many have I even done? I only got through, what, 1, 2, about to get through 3, there's... Okay, there it is. There's another Sable out. That's what that last thing is. At least this one. It's like, I don't even know what's worse. The fact... The Sable outposts are definitely the worst. Where are these
Yuri,
guys?
a group of escaped inmates looks like they've gotten their hands on some serious firepower.
The last thing we need right now is a massive shootout on a residential street. Is this something you can handle quietly?
Quietly might be pushing it, but I can do it without a massive shootout. There might be a bunch of webs around, though.
I'll take it. Good luck.
Oh, sorry, did I startle you? Let's play the quiet game.
If he would just...
I know, I should have called first. People around here work. No talking during the infiltration.
This is actually a little... It's only a little tough because there's just nowhere great for me to perch. Is that the word? Yeah, perch.
What the hell?
Okay, come on. Are you serious still?
Who's there? Take a break. You earned it.
Oh, it's okay. I was about to say, there's no way on this human planet.
Hold still! Back up. The guys who just got out of the raft, they sure are eager to go back. It's gotta be quicker. Get ready. Reinforcements. Look, guys, this is not gonna help at your parole hearing.
I can't believe these guys would ever get out. Like, I always thought, like, if you escape jail, I thought they just don't let you out again.
Spider-Man, I'm getting reports of shots fired.
I can confirm that. They're not hitting anyone, though.
Try to keep it that way.
Since I'm the only one they're aiming at, I am totally on board with that.
What?
Pick up the pace!
Bro, they didn't shoot me at all.
Is it sad that a bunch of criminals have more loyal friends than me?
That is very sad.
Here comes the pain! The hell is that?
Oh, it's not fair.
The hell? Just once, I'd love for the people rushing into the fight to be on my side. Heck, I'd even settle for neutral.
Okay.
A thing of beauty.
Okay. Okay. Huh. God, there's too many guys. I will say, from a Spider-Man standpoint, I think they said that after all this takes place in a week, which
The
is
inmates
pretty
and all their
impressive.
guns are webbed up and waiting.
And he had
No way we could've
14
taken them without collateral
broken
damage.
bones.
I hope the locals appreciate you.
This man got up with 14 broken bones and just fought for a week straight. Okay. Spot's clear. Spot's clear. 10, 20, 30. Plus this one is 2. What to do first? I guess I could do this, then that. Just gonna fast travel, because I forgot to mention how I liked how they had this little thing where when I'm on the train now, it's all Sable guys are everywhere, so I can't just be on it like usual. That's kind of funny, actually. Attention to detail. Okay. Already, Jesus.
This looks like a job for Spider Traffic Cop.
Spider Traffic Cop?
And so have you.
I really don't get why he can't just let the car... I guess there are people around for whatever... Oh, you're kidding me!
Break out of prison? I get that. Steal a motorcycle? I get that. Fight me? Not so much.
Yeah. I really wish I could bottle up supervillains' persistence, because it is impressive to lose to the same guy for almost a decade straight and keep fighting. That's something. It's kind of like trying to win the same girl back. It's kind of like Forrest Gump. There's a level of impressiveness I can give him for being able to continuously care for that girl who was just... He was too good for her. Completely. Like, this girl did nothing... She did nothing but thought around, get AIDS and get sick, and then die. And... How? Like, if he threw it at an arch over to me, how?
Okay, now I'm just showing off. Come on! Don't let him beat us!
Biff. Forrest Gump is something. I don't know how he could deal. That girl, Jenny, was the worst. And then that kid who I think she said was his, but I don't really know if that was his kid, but I guess it might have been, because I mean, it looked like him at least, but I swear, I guess their excuse is that Jenny had a bad home life, but so did Forrest. I mean, he had a mental disorder, and he literally listened to his mom have sex before, which is, like, very traumatizing for a boy. For any boy. Hearing your mom like that, that's gotta just be tough.
Those inmates have nothing to lose. Hey, if you need friends this bad, I'll hang out with you. Hey, we got a famous hawk.
Of course. 1 second. Controller batteries are low as usual. I don't care what any Xbox fans say. It's still better than me having to pop in some batteries. Just gotta plug the controller up. If I'd ever charge it off screen, I'd be good. My problem is always I never do. Who's left? These guys are super... These guys definitely have superpowers. How in the name of God can you just take a motorcycle to the back and walk it off?
Hostages on public transit. Nothing about that was good.
They're not even human, like what's his name? What's his name from Kicking It? Oh, that boy Jack. Jack Brewer. Toughest karate kid out there. I can't even believe that was an argument. Boom.
Gotta
10
be
times
honest,
easier.
Those rocket backpacks are pretty awesome.
No, they're definitely. They're completely fire. But what was I saying? Jack was it. I can't believe when Cobra Kai came out, there are actually people out there that did and still believe that anyone in Cobra Kai can take Jack. Jack isn't human. Even forget, like, I hate their argument. They say, oh, Jack's Disney, Cobra Kai isn't, they'd win. Exactly. At Disney level of him holding back and not trying to murder people. 1v1, fight for fight, Jack versus Miguel, Hawk, whatever, he destroys them. Leo Howard, even as a guy, destroys them. You see how big he is? He's actually a karate. He is like a 3rd-degree black belt in real life. And Jack, even as a character, he has more experience, better training, better feats, better consistency. He often beats grown men, masters, ninjas, other monks. He's only ever like lost, I think, twice. And it was from Rudy and some other guy who it was kind of a psyche thing because it was his friend. And then even with that, Jack beat the guy again. He even beat a guy that cheated against him. Beat a cheater. Fair and square.
Escaped prisoners. Let's see what I can do about the escape part. You guys must really miss the raft, huh? Because me, I'd be in Vegas by now.
Pow! The fact that there were really people, like, even just one small feat, he's like got the world record of brick breaking. He broke 15 bricks easily with his bare hand or something. He be taking 4, 5, 6 guys. Really. It's just like when he gets... Why do they not get stunned? I am Spider-Man. But yeah, that boy Jack is not human. To even think that a single Cobra Kai guy could beat him. Jack has beaten the entire Black Dragon dojo, who have the same Cobra Kai mentality of fight and all that. And even, I'm gonna be honest, even Jaden Smith's Karate Kid.
I'll see to it you end up in the same cell block.
Even Jaden Smith's Karate Kid really beats Cobra Kai too. I saw those edits of him, and I forgot how deadly he was. They were dirty with it, especially that the Chinese bully guy from it. Oh my god, he wasn't human with it. He was he was really beating it. And even with Jack, unlike like John, I know people really. It's so magical. Sometimes every game has to have their cheating aspect.
Don't think of it as going back to
One rocket launcher, no ammo, and he's just shooting me 10 times in a row. But even with the whole, like, you know, whether or not Daniel's kick was a legal kick or whether or not Daniel should or shouldn't win, Jack always deserves his win. It never feels like he doesn't win based on the power of hope or friendship, really. He's just genuinely good. He was trained by masters since he was a kid.
all I need is Sable guys taking pot shots at me. Let's see if I can shut them down before they even know I'm here.
I see something in the lab. We're clear. Eyes open. Spider-Man, lost visual. Man down. Spider-Man.
Are those spotlights to attract my attention? Maybe make it less ambiguous. Oh, spider logo. Nah, we get sued. Sort of flattered that Sable set up a million rooftop posts just to hunt for
I wonder what that's referencing to.
little me.
If he just means really, or if that's referencing towards an actual... Oh, Batman. I'm an idiot. I was sitting there like... Why would they get sued exactly? Batman. I will say... Is the Bat... I don't know. I've heard... Yep, I already saw him. But... the bat symbol is for... Is it really for criminals to know Batman's coming, or is it for bat...
Nuts. Hate it when they lie in wait.
Because, like, why does Jim have to do all that just to get Bat... Like, I can't imagine
Almost.
Jim does all that just so Batman will come. Batman's already out, naturally, every night. And what I'm wondering is,
Control, what's the status in Vanderbilt?
does Jim light up the bat symbol to let criminals know Batman's out and coming? Or that's the only thing I can think of, because he has his number, right?
God, it's I love New York, not I thug New York.
I really hate that. There we go.
I'm definitely not giving Sable International a good review online.
I just wish she could give us some money. I mean, she has it.
Teams, need a status update from Hill.
It's just the Sable guys are... While I am still naturally upset that I keep getting hit by fire bombs because there's no my what's it called doesn't say anything. Even the guys, it looks like nothing's in their hand and they just throw it. There's no warning.
More guys? Man, Silver Sable must be at a lot of job fairs.
I remember when this game came out and everyone was trying to like... Naturally, the comparisons to the Arkham games were there. But... they are very different. It's Spider-Man. And even their fighting is completely different. Batman's a lot more brutal. And he is agile, but nowhere near like this level of agility. Okay, so the Sable... 100% done. Okay. I can only imagine trying to do the side missions and stuff with all this going on. It would be impossible. I wish I could turn on JJ stuff, but he keeps talking. Like, his podcast is like every 14 seconds. Right, the one that MJ snuck into. Oh god, I can't wait to see our girl. Only girl of Pete's that knows how to fight and isn't a complete idiot.
Yuri, I have eyes on a Sable base. They've got prisoners. But I don't know what they're charged with. And I don't want to let dangerous people back on the streets.
The real criminals they turn over to us. The people they hold on site haven't done anything they can make a case over.
I can think of at least 2 amendments that violates. Okay, looks like I'm staging a jailbreak. We're getting very sleepy.
This is tough. These guys are just about impossible. That's what I hate. Those guys are impossible to deal with.
Trust me, it's less painful this way.
So he's just...
Might have something.
So cute when they're incapacitated.
Bro, like, everyone sees what I'm trying to do. I don't know what he was... I don't know if he got stuck. Programming got messed up. I actually took a programming class once in school. Or, like, a video game programming thing in school. Made a couple games, but... I don't know. It was pretty... Naturally, it's a public school, so it was pretty lazy with it. So it's not like it was the best. He really gave you all the instructions.
Control, grid's clear. Repeat, grid's clear. Checking on a disturbance control.
Mind me.
Okay. How?
Incoming! Look out! Surrender or die.
Oh, that's not fair.
Need to beat this guy. I'm going in.
Come on. It just doesn't feel like I'm doing anything. It's just so complicated.
Watch my back.
More of them. You know, this would be way more fun if you guys made...
Oh, I didn't even know the wave count was there. I really need to pay attention sometimes. Jesus.
Advancing. Keep firing.
There we go. God, these suits are tough.
You guys are persistent. What kind of pay you get? Asking for a friend.
Get down.
Come on.
Spider-Man, I did some research. All the people they're holding captive protest Sable's heavy-handed tactics.
Gotcha. I'm launching a protest.
How are they protesting this quickly?
I'll let you know how it goes.
Look out. Lamps.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Hey, you do this for money, right? Well, how much to lay off? And don't say more than 20.
More than 20. Alright. They're really getting paid crazy. Okay, yep, that does nothing.
We got a man down. Under arrest.
Great! Reinforcements! You guys
Yep.
ever feel like your helmets make this impersonal? I mean, hot kettle, I know.
There we go. Oh, Christ. The Sable guys always make me have to, like, I have to pay such close attention because these guys are ridiculous. Oh, okay. That's considered an enemy? What? That's so stupid.
That was harder than it should have been.
It always is. Okay, release the prisoners. I wonder how the Bloods and Crips think about Spider-Man. Like him, hate him, they're like, nah, he has more blue, nah, he has more red.
Captain,
I really
the
do
area's
wonder that.
secure and the cells
Any
are all
actual
empty.
Bloods and Crips, like,
Officially, I can't condone
do they
that.
all kind of agree, yeah, he's fire.
Thanks.
I wonder if he could bring, there should, I'm surprised there isn't some dumb story where he brings them together. He's like, look, I'm both. Oh, that would be hilarious. Oh, great, another Sable one, then I'll end up with another Sable one. Oh my god, Sable's the toughest goddamn thing. It's just their guys. If their guys weren't ridiculous. Even when the Magia guys end up getting Sable stuff, it's not as tough as that. It's not as tough as just the... because they just have, like, the jetpacks and stuff, but it's the armor thing. It's really those guys that make it 10 times tougher.
Like, wait, you want some too? Come on! Oh man, I forgot the s'mores. Why'd you sit this one out?
I wonder which motorcycle this big guy was on.
Pansies are letting him win.
Like, how do you get hit by that and not just
There are
always
other
be knocked
people
out?
whose idea of fun is setting buildings on fire.
I never understood it much either. I understand seeing a fire can sometimes be cool. Setting a whole building sounds kind of weird. Plus, I'm kind of lazy, so I don't even want to bother with it.
You're telling me to be calm. Is that a demand?
Hey, does this bus go by the Statue of Liberty?
Spider-Man, slow him down.
That is not fair. How? It's just the stupidity of it. Guess I used it for once at least, finally. Who's left? And I don't even understand, why are they taking buses?
City's turning into a playground
Like, what is
for
the
crazy
point?
people. Even
There's
more
the
than
SWAT. No, we
Portuguese
need the army. We need the governor to get down here and fight. We need to have more people like what's his name? Teddy Roosevelt? I've heard all the stories about that animal. If even half of them are true, he's not human. Him getting shot alone is probably is one of the craziest feats I've heard of a president in my entire life. Man got shot and let the speech go off.
Snipers have officers pinned down. Incident is active near Insonia.
Hi, I'm your parole officer. You're doing it wrong. We need some downtime.
How high? What? Jesus. You can't believe it? I've been fighting for days straight. I've been fighting my heart out for days. Who do you think stopped Rhino, Electro?
Pinned down in an urban...
Attention units.
Oh my god.
Prisoners have started a riot. Officers needed in the area of Columbia.
Because I'll be honest, if this was happening, would I steal some stuff? Probably. Would I...
those inmates before they kill someone.
Would I be killing people? Hopefully not, as long as you haven't messed with me.
I'd be in Vegas by now.
More. How many of these guys are there? There's like 14 guys at least. So I've definitely fought over 100 guys in this. This is well over 100. I fought like 4 separate armies. From demons to Fisk to escape cons to Sable. Jesus.
All units, fugitives are stealing emergency supplies. Report came in from Morningside Ice. Over.
Fugitives are stealing the emergency supplies.
Literally stealing food from hungry mouths. Even for felons, that's on the nose. Guys, portion control! I'm patrolling, but I do have notes.
I couldn't do this, bro. I'd be too claustrophobic. He'd have me... I'd be freaking out. I'd be like, Spider-Man, you gotta let me go, man. I'm sorry.
Okay, just how big is Sable International's HR department?
Why? Come on! Alright, we did it, guys. Job well done. So who'd that count for?
Escapes Khan stealing food from the needy.
That's so stupid.
Faith in humanity.
I shouldn't have to fight both. Like whenever I deal with Sable guys, I never have to fight cons, and then it can. Bro, leave New York. It's not worth.
Happy to sign autographs, but no selfies.
They'd stop shooting me all at the exact same time. Really? Yep. Shoot me off screen, and then when I can't see. Really? There you go. I'll cheat too.
Almost flattered Sable sending her best guys after.
Now we all had fun being cheaters. Ha 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 ha. Fuck ass fucking idiots. Jesus fucking. I swear. They are so annoying.
Sit rep on the status
It's just the Sable guys are just ridiculous.
No sign of the target. Spider-Man sighted. Please advise. Deploy heavy order. Open fire. Engage. Engage.
This is really flattering. But tell Silver Sable I only like her as a friend.
Ha!
Offline. Watch the west.
Yep, don't hit him.
Surround him.
Well, clearly Silver Sable buys these guys in bulk.
Watch out for webs.
That is something that's crazy. Pete really taught, for a guy that doesn't know how to fight, he really taught himself how to fight pretty well. Another small feat that I will give Spider-Man over Batman. Imagine if Spider-Man had Batman's strength. It's the same thing I've said with, like, if Superman knew how to fight like Batman, he would be something else. Superman can't fight in the slightest, but just imagine if Superman could really figure out, like, if he actually sat there, learned boxing and fighting and everything, he'd be a different breed. Batman be doing what he does without, and if Batman had Superman's powers, oh god, it would be over.
All for me? I won't get any peace until I shut that down. Let's see if I can do it quietly.
It is impossible to do this quietly.
Sure could use a coffee.
Yeah, we need to have a talk about boundaries.
What the hell just happened? I won't say it again.
Who else would this be? Oof. Like that, he has to have brain damage.
Sable rent for these rooftop posts.
Well, I guess they probably have great insurance, I'm gonna be honest.
This is Sable Control, requesting status update from Monk Park. Control, violation of martial law statute.
Martial law?
Illegal civilian gathering. Please advise on further action.
Even the president of Gotham or the mayor of Gotham didn't go this deep. And Gotham
Arresting
sucks.
People for peaceful protest? Not on my watch.
I hate a combo interrupter.
Is Sable International's HR department.
Why is there always this enemy that has to get his dick hard from interrupting my combos? Nothing, like he does nothing. See, there's always one. He just has to. Nothing makes him happier than when he sees a combo going and he interrupts it. It's pathetic almost.
Never should have trusted Sable. She's crossed a line.
Are those demons?
So is attacking me part of an insanity defense or what? Keep your feet on the ground. Take this. Can't leave Yuri hanging. She needs my help.
What are you talking about? Do you not see the insanity I'm going through, man? Who's left? Which ones? Where?
You Sable guys are worth wonder what powers those jetpacks.
There we go.
Hopes, dreams.
Oh, I didn't even notice these two guys.
Material?
Okay. Now for another goddamn Sable spot. Then, after this, I think... Oh, thank God. After this, it's just this spot. I'll go to the next Sable spot. Oh, God. Why is Sable gotta be so tough? They're just ridiculously strong.
Sector clear. Continuing patrol.
Yuri, looks like some people were protesting this Sable base, and the agents responded by locking them up.
Great way to win hearts and
Okay,
minds.
yep.
Can you get them out?
It'll take some persuasion.
My
but
bad.
I'm a pretty persuasive guy.
That's my fault. What? Where'd he go? He jumped down there in the nanosecond it took me to turn? These guys are idiots. They somehow blew themselves up.
And we're done.
Really?
Shock attack. Control. We're in trouble.
Come on.
More of you. That's it. I'm leaving a bad review.
We gotta go for backup.
Come on.
Down. He's more dangerous in the air.
Yeah, no duh. It won't move over. Yep, so stupid. Sometimes everything acts so dumb because even it can't deal with the complexity of its own garbage.
I'm calling customer service. I distinctly ordered only one group of hostile Sable agents.
Oh god.
Can't beat us all. Man down.
Spider-Man, I just heard Sable's issuing an internal bounty on you. Huge bonus for any agent
Come
who
on.
brings you down.
Nothing like a little healthy competition to maintain a positive work environment.
Come on.
Look, if you guys are gonna keep going up like this, it's just polite to call first.
Jesus, like that was 6 attacks. Am I not? Is it wrong that it's not fair? Completely?
Incoming.
God, my drones are doing nothing to these guys. Okay.
Oh, hi, Sable guys. Everything's cool here. The trouble's next door. Hey, Hey, it was worth a try.
I swear, I'd love to see the file people have on this guy. To think, a guy that has taken down hundreds upon hundreds of criminals and stuff, this, like, because it's the same thing with, like, how the militia, really, he will shoot at no one else besides, but it's the same kind of thing about how the Arkham Knight's militia were all talking about Batman, about how they, really? Yeah, so now it's not fair. But the Arkham Knight's militia would talk about how they knew of Batman and stuff, how they always wanted to meet him and stuff. Talk about how they wonder if he's really as good as they say and everything. And he's always just proved all of them wrong. What?
Seriously? How else did you think that would end? Got the people out of the cells. They don't seem inclined to continue their protest.
I hate that Sable's violating constitutional rights, but right now, I'll settle for keeping innocent people out of lockup. Thanks.
Who cares about the Constitution? There's literally a guy that controls electricity somehow. That is way more important than the Constitution. Okay, last spot. Jeez, sweet mother of God. And it's another Sable spot. Oh, God. They caught me instantly. Bro, I wouldn't even go outside. This is not worth it. It's pure anarchy. It would help to have some Batman around. It's just reminding me of how there's the last good Batman game was Arkham Knight. Because the Suicide Squad one is not gonna, it's not going.
1043. We have an active hostage situation involving the
Captain,
bus.
these Sable guys look like they forced all the residents out of a building so they could occupy it themselves. And locked up the ones who objected.
Okay, that I can get something done about, but I need victims to come forward.
I'll get the people out and have them file reports with the police. When there was only one set of footprints, that's when I webbed you up.
How are they spread too thin? Feels like they're everywhere. Okay. That's gonna be something. I really hope they don't introduce an enemy that can break out of our webs. Like we tie them up and they get out.
Sleep it off.
I never know what to do with this group of 3 guys. Come on.
Literally didn't see that coming.
Oh crap. Okay. Okay. Last Sable. Okay, okay, okay. Jesus. It is just... It feels like I'm doing nothing.
Hey, reinforcement! Now it's a party!
Okay. Is it really as simple as me just throwing something at them? Who's left? Who's left? Jesus! I can't move.
More? You guys realize there are actual criminals out there, right?
Spider-Man, I confirmed your suspicions. People displaced from the residences are staying in shelters or on the street.
Oh, it's
I know what
tough.
it's like not to have anywhere to stay. It's a good thing these Sable agents have body armor, because I just might lose my temper.
Look out!
Hey, Sable agents! Help! I'm being attacked by Sable agents! Oh, wait a minute!
That's something I did wonder. I saw a video where, I don't know, some cop was being completely useless because it was like, what happens if a police officer like just starts shooting at you for no reason? And he did not answer the question at all. He said, "Oh, that's a terrible question. That wouldn't happen." I'm like, that wasn't the question. It's a what if. It's like if I ask you, what would you do in a zombie apocalypse? I know it wouldn't happen, but that wasn't the question for you. If there, and I imagine you should be able to protect yourself, right? I know it's not going to look the best, but
More backup? You know, for private security, you guys aren't very private.
that's what I'm saying. How?
Watch my six!
Ah, there we go. Not the last Sable hit, but after this, just the Sable crimes.
Drama. For what?
There we go. Shut up.
Captain, the people that were locked up are headed back to their homes.
Good. And I finally convinced the mayor's office that making constituents homeless was not good for his poll numbers, so they won't be pulling that stunt again.
You just thought of this?
Spider-Man, good news.
Good news. You did all the work.
Finally cracked the whip on Sable International. No more locking up New Yorkers without due process of law.
Guess they figured out it was a PR disaster. For once, we got a clean win.
Well, not quite. I hear rank-and-file Sable agents blame you for stopping the gravy train. They'll go for you even harder now, and no one's going to stop them.
By now, I think it'd freak me out more if nobody was gunning for me. Let them come. I'll be ready.
Some bullshit, bro. So I'm still gonna get attacked like a dog. I can't do this some days. 100%. 100. Now to the next side. I'll probably do some crimes on the way. Spider. I wonder. Oh, I was about to ask the dumbest thing. Why did he decide on a spider? But it's because a spider bit him.
Proceed to Robinson.
Time for fire safety lessons with Uncle Spidey. And we're done.
There's a guy on that one. So?
No mercy.
Definitely the worst gang of ruffians I've dealt with in the last 30 minutes.
I don't know about that one. Oh! Barely outran that. Oh my god.
Look at all those guys who'd love to kill me. I can't just let them spray bullets around Manhattan. Okay, let's get after those convicts.
Come on.
Now we got Spider-Man to deal with.
There we go. Nice and easy win. Yep. Yep, I know it.
Why don't I have reinforcements?
He really... That's why that one show where he had a team... That is too useful of an ability. Come on. Are none of these guys Spider-Man... I guess... I was gonna say none of these guys Spider-Man fans, but I guess money. Because I don't really care if I was a fan of you or not for the bread. I understand, I guess, ultimately. It's just, Jesus, this is tough. It's tougher than... Shameless. That was a pretty... I'm honest, I love... Shameless was a good show. Until when Fiona left, it was completely over. Because she was the heart and soul of it. I heard some things from, like, the girl that played Debbie. Didn't like the girl that played Fiona, but I don't know. But at the end of the day, great actress, and she got the job done. Even without thinking about how she was always half naked and stuff, which was a good part of the show. It was a good show. It was a pretty good show. Just, I hated, but I will say, worst character is 100% Debbie. Never in my days did I think I'd see a scene where like a 13-year-old molest herself. I can't even comprehend how the writers came to think, how are we going to have Debbie do this? Oh, let's have her molest herself. What? Get that man an Emmy.
felons and lighting fires. I mean, I guess one does kind of lead to the other. You guys must really miss the rap, huh? Because me, I'd be in Vegas by now.
There we go.
Definitely the worst gang of ruffians I've dealt with in the last 30 minutes.
Oh, how Spider-Man does this garbage. Fuck all this. This is too much. This is just chaos. If I was him, maybe try being a superhero in another city. Oh, I'm running out of time. I wanted to get a couple more crime. There we go. One more crime, and I think I can end it there.
This vehicle's been recalled, and so have you. We're not going back.
Who was that guy? He just had the gun pointed right at me. I literally have super strength.
Break out of prison? I get that. Steal a motorcycle? I get that. Fight me? Not so much.
Ooh. That shit gotta hurt.
Like some dystopian sci-fi movie. Of course, the
Okay.
city's not that far off these days.
All the prisoners are done. So I'm gonna get to a safe spot, and we're gonna cut it off at this point. I know this one was super long, but I had to. It would have been broken up into like 19 parts if I had to do all that. So far, oh, you're kidding me. That's a lookout. Oh, Christ, I don't know if I have to. So far, so good. Solid progress. We did a bunch of, got a good chunk of the crimes, which at the last spot with this stuff for now.
Can't leave this place operating. I'll try to close it down stealthily so no one gets hurt. Yeah, we need to have a talk about boundaries. Never touches the ground. Wonder if building a
Boom, man, got it.
But
yeah, we're gonna have to cut off here. Solid progress. Got a bunch of these spots done. All the Sable ones, all the Sable lookout points are done. All that's left is the prison ones. Besides that, and a couple more crimes. Or all that's left is one prison one, couple more crimes, and then we're good to go. If you made it to the end of this, I do appreciate it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, notifications, and all that stuff. And thank you for watching. Jesus, this is getting tougher and tougher.